Hi everyone, I hope everyone is doing well, and for today we're actually going to do something a little different. We have some holidays coming up. We have Mother's Day, we have Father's Day, we have wedding season, and it adds up fast. When you are buying for so many people, like my husband and I come from divorced families and they're all remarried, so we have lots of different people to buy for. So I wanted to share with you 12 different thrifted gift ideas, and with that being said, let's get started with our first one, which is for the handyman or woman in your life. And this gift in particular happens to be for my father-in-law, and rather than buy him tools, because I'm not sure what he has exactly, I thought this tool belt would be a nice option. When he's working on things, he can put his most used things in this little tool belt, and it was just $2. And to add to our tool belt, he does work outside often, so these mugs are really great if you want to keep something hot or cold, and this one is from the brand Cantini and was never used, so I thought this would be a nice addition to our tool belt. And you can't go wrong with a gift of sentiment, so I found this M mug for just 25 cents. And while my husband and I were living in Vegas, he and his brothers got this M tattoo, which is the first letter of their last name, so I thought that would be a nice addition to give my father-in-law. And altogether, this gift only cost me $3.50, and I think that it would probably be worth around the $30, $40 price point. For the next one, I think would work for Mother's Day, Father's Day, or even wedding season, and I cannot tell you how many times I've been at the thrift store and I've seen brand new, never used kitchen gadgets that are just very applicable for this season. You can find mixers, you can find all sorts of things that have been never used or gently used, name brand from Target. And this gift in particular is going to be for my mom for Mother's Day. So to start off, I have this very large bowl that I found at the thrift store for just $4. The tag on the back said it was originally $19.99. Another great thing that you can find are cookbooks that are gently used or never used. And my mom is paleo, so I found this one. I thought it would fit really nicely. I also found that Hearth and Hand mug for just 25 cents and the spoon rest for just 25 cents. And all of these little pieces, if I were to go to a big box store and buy them, would cost me over $70. But because I went to the thrift store, it only cost me $5.50. And for our next gift idea, I promise we're just gonna make something very, very quick, and it is to make a faux floral arrangement. So all you need is an empty glass jar. So this one was just an old Yankee candle. You need some spray paint. I took this one in Matte River Rock, and then you just need some pepper. And I know this is a little bit unconventional, but you get a really pretty stone-like texture. So you just sprinkle on the pepper and then seal it with whatever sealer you might have. You can also use Mod Podge. And then if you're like me, I hoard florals from the thrift store, florals from the dollar store, and I just mix a little bit of concrete mixture and I pour that at the bottom of my glass jar, and then I insert the florals, so it always kind of stays that way. And these can add up when you go to Home Goods and things like that, or you can make it yourself for just things you have lying around your house. Next up, I love the idea of doing like a gift box, because it's kind of like the element of surprise. You're just pulling things out and you don't necessarily know what's in this box. So I found this box at the thrift store to start us off for just $1. And chalkboard boxes can be somewhat expensive. They're not just like your typical Dollar Tree box. So it is a little bit more elevated, and personally, I would much rather have a box like this than a gift bag. And to start out, I'm just gonna clean this box really well inside and out, and they can use this for toilet paper or whatever after the fact, but for now we are going to fill it with all of our little goodies. So I found 2 of these glass canisters. If ever you find glass canisters that are the exact same, at least in a set of 2, I always say grab them, because there's a million and one things you can do with them. Kitchen, bathroom, you name it, you can find something to do with them. Now, because these didn't have a lid, I felt like these would be more appropriate for a bathroom. And then also I found this really interesting rattan kind of soap holder. So I took what I wanted from it, which was just this little washcloth, and I found this really pretty soap at the Dollar Tree for just $1.25, and I liked the amber bottle, and I just decided to add that to our little rattan holder. Also, you can't go wrong with picture frame. You can go the extra mile and fill it with a picture you know that they would like, especially if you're giving this to your mom and you have kids. Picture of grandkids would be a nice addition. And then also to add to it, I found this clear spray bottle at the Dollar Tree. And all of these items together just make it feel like a very complete, well thought out gift. And when it comes to wrapping gifts, this isn't really what this video is about, so I'm kind of just showing you the gift ideas, and you can obviously decide to wrap things however you would like. But one thing I will suggest is always try to check out your thrift store for gift bags, gift wrap, ribbon, because it's always going to be more affordable than going to your big box stores, and it might be just the amount that you need. And just like the jars, another thing I always grab at the thrift store are little boxes because you can do a million and one things with them. So I found this threshold box that is normally priced at $24.99, but I just paid $1 for it. And I thought it'd be so fun to just put some little recipe cards. These ones I happened to pick up on Amazon, but if you have cardstock and a printer, you could probably do something really similar. And if you wanted to add a little something to this gift, you could fill out one of these recipe cards, make that meal, and give it in addition to this little box of recipe cards. So I just think it looks really complete. Another organizer or style of boxes that I see often at the thrift store, and they are almost never used, are jewelry boxes. And I think that if you're going to gift somebody jewelry, it is always a nice idea to put the jewelry inside of one of these never used little jewelry boxes, and it's so much more affordable to do it this way. Plus, I think it gives this like little element of surprise. And I came across this one that was this really pretty light sage green color, and it was just $3, and I am actually gonna keep this for myself. So let's say you're buying somebody a ring or a bracelet or a watch, and you want something to put it inside of that looks nice. I think that this is a really nice option. For the next gift idea, it's going to be to make a champagne gift basket. And one of the more common things I tend to find at thrift stores are glassware sets. And usually one might be broken or something is missing from the box, so you always want to check that. But I came across these two Libby champagne flutes, and they were each just $1. So I got 4 glasses for just $1, and everything was still intact, nothing was missing, which to me is a really nice price. I also came across this brand new TJ Maxx tablecloth, and I thought that would make a nice addition to this gift. And whenever I'm thinking about a gift, I want to think about what it's going to sit inside of or set on top of. So this basket for just $1.50 for me was a really good price. And then you can kind of just layer things in here. I'm also going to add a bottle of champagne when I gift this to someone. And I think it's just a nice, complete, good gift for a wedding. And the next gift would be a gift that I would personally love to receive, and that is the gift of home decor. And you can find so much amazing home decor in practically perfect condition, and it can be from all of your favorite stores, Hobby Lobby, Target. Now there is a little caveat to this. You kind of have to know that person's interior design style. For example, I found this Hobby Lobby print for just $3, and added with that little jar canister, I think makes a really nice sweet little gift, and it would probably be priced at about $25-$30 altogether, but I only spent $7. The next gift idea I have for you guys is to propagate one of your houseplants. Let's say you can't really afford fresh florals for Mother's Day, but maybe you have a green thumb, and maybe you have an overgrown plant that you could maybe take some clippings and add it to a thrifted vase, or maybe a vase that you are no longer using, and you're giving her something live, but you're not breaking the bank to do so. For our next thrifted gift idea, we're just gonna make a 5-minute DIY bird feeder, and all you need for this is the plate and a teacup set. And also, just if you wanna add something on, is a canister. Like I said, I always pick these up. If you don't like the knob, I'm just gonna change the knob here, and I'm gonna fill that with some bird feed for the person I'm gifting this to. And all I'm going to do is I'm going to take some super glue on the side of this little teacup, and I'm going to press it onto the plate for just about 5 minutes until it starts to really solidify, and I'm gonna let that sit overnight. And while that's drying, I'm just going to remove that knob from that canister lid and apply something that I personally like a lot better, so that way it just fits the vibe of the gift more. And all I'm going to do now is tie this pretty blue ribbon around the handle, and I'm gonna fill it with some bird feed that I have on hand. And all together with the canister and the teacup, it only cost me $1.50, which I think is a really nice price if you're really balling on a budget and you want to get something for your mom or your grandma. Very sweet little gift. So for the next gift, in my opinion, it's definitely a little bit more geared towards the newlyweds, and I came across this glass tray, and it was just $3. And for me, anything that is like a glass tray just like very much reads newlyweds. Like, you have wedding pictures everywhere. Everyone's obsessed with wedding pictures, so you could just stick them in this glass tray. And then I also came across this really sweet little 2-person mug set, and it had these little plates and these little spoons, and it was so cute, and it was just $2. So to me, anything that comes in sets of 2 like that, always, I just immediately think of newlyweds. And then I found this teacup and this little sugar bowl for each just 50 cents. So altogether, this gift only cost $6, but if it was on my wedding day and I opened this gift, I would think they at least spent $50. For the last thrifted gift idea is going to be for the chef in your life, particularly somebody who likes to grill. So I came across this metal tin, and that is what is going to be what we put our goodies inside of, and it was just $2. And then I came across these emerald tumblers, and my dad loves emerald. I don't know if it's just because he's Portuguese and we're Portuguese, but I thought regardless, it's a practical yet somewhat funny of a gift because he really does love him and he's a chef, so it fits in with our chef gift theme. And then, as I mentioned in the beginning of the video, I always find never used in the box different kitchen gadgets, and I found this cordless electric knife, which I think is just more of a thing of convenience. So it's not something you want to have all the time, but it's definitely nice to have when you have it. So, and it was just $6. And I'm just going to wrap those, and then I'll probably fill it with some specialty IPAs. And this gift so far only cost me $10. And that is all that I have for you guys today. I hope you guys were able to get inspired, and maybe you want to head to your thrift store and start getting ready and keep your eyes peeled for some of the things I showed you in this video. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up, and I will see you next Sunday. Bye.